The rain was pouring that evening, and little Ahmed was sitting by the window, watching the streets flood. His father, an old man with worn hands and tired eyes, was quietly mending a torn shirt at the small wooden table. They lived in a tiny house, barely enough for the two of them, and every day was a struggle to survive. But Ahmed didn't see the struggle. He only saw what he didn't have. Ahmed often felt embarrassed of his father. At school, he would hide his torn shoes. At the market, he avoided talking to other children whose fathers were doctors, engineers, or businessmen. He thought his father was old, poor, and incapable. Why can't we have more? He would often whisper to himself, anger simmering inside. He simply smiled and said, "One day you will understand." But Ahmed never believed him. One night, Ahmed came home upset. He had failed a test again. He dropped his bag on the floor and muttered, "I'll never be good at anything." His father looked at him quietly. "Ahmed," he said softly, "come sit with me." They sat together in the dim light of their small lamp. The father took Ahmed's hand. His hands were rough and cracked from years of labor. But there was a warmth in them, a strength Ahmed had never noticed before. "I know you are angry," the father said. "I know you feel ashamed. But let me tell you something important, something you must carry with you your whole life." Ahmed looked up, curious despite himself. "A life will not give you what you want. It will not wait for you. But it will always give you what you earn." You may think money makes life easy, but it is your heart, your mind, your actions that will shape your future. Remember this, always. Ahmed didn't reply. He thought his father was just giving another lecture, one he had heard 1,000 times. The next morning, his father fell sick. It was sudden. Sudden. He could no longer get out of bed. Ahmed felt a panic he had never felt before. He realized just how fragile life was, how quickly it could slip away. He remembered his father's words. Days passed, and the father's condition worsened. Ahmed sat by his bedside, holding his hand, feeling helpless. One evening, his father whispered, "Ahmed, listen carefully. Do not waste your mind in shame or anger. Work with your heart. Be honest. Be brave. Discipline yourself, even when it is hard. This is all I can give you, all I can leave you, all I can leave you." Ahmed felt tears sting his eyes. He finally understood. His father had given him everything a rich man could never buy. He had given him wisdom, strength, principles to live by. After his father passed away, Ahmed was broken. For weeks he wandered through life like a shadow. But slowly he remembered the advice. He started small. He woke up early. He studied harder. He helped neighbors. He practiced patience and discipline. Every action reminded him of his father. Every small victory felt like a message from him. Years later, Ahmed became successful. Not just in wealth, but in character. People respected him. He treated others with kindness. He treated others with kindness. And every decision he made was guided by those last words of his father. He realized something profound. His father's poverty had never been a weakness. It had been the teacher. Ahmed often returned to that tiny house where he grew up. He remembered the smell of the rain, the cracked wooden table, and the soft, wise voice of his father. He understood that true wealth was never about money. It was about heart, about discipline, about the choices we make when no one is watching. He looked at his own son one day and whispered the same words his father had told him. "A life will not give you what you want. It will give you what you earn. Work with your heart. Be honest. Be brave. Discipline yourself, even when it is hard. Even when it is hard. And never forget, your mind can either be your prison or your greatest treasure." Ahmed smiled, tears in his eyes. He had finally understood the lesson that took his whole life to learn. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.